Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to take apart my Dremel idea builder. Haven't seen a whole lot of videos. Sorry about that, guys. My printer got a little excited to be in this next video. I had to turn the fan off. As you can see, this is my Dremel idea builder and a couple different things that I've 3D printed. Darth Vader, poop emoji, and a Pokeball with the battery pack for charging a cell phone. If you guys want any of those, they'll be in the links in the video description below. But today's video is going to be about taking apart and cleaning this printer. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on YouTube how to do this, so hopefully this will help some of you guys out. Alright, so depending on the reason that you are taking this apart, it can be a clog, it can be a just to clean it. That's basically what I'm doing here, but I'll also show you what to do if there's a clog. This is just a little 3D printed fan shroud that I put on because I kept accidentally getting things stuck in the fan. You need a hex bit to take these two out. There's just two screws here. Those both get undone. And then this black wire, this one right here, gets disconnected. That's the fan. And then this whole piece here just slides off. And if you look, this is actually all dusty and dirty inside. So what I'll do is I'll take a can of air. I'll blow these out away from the printer. Fan. As you can see, I have already broken some of the fins on mine. I'll be getting a replacement at some point. Got all that cleaned out. And if you do have a clog, what you can do is these four wires here. There's a green, a blue, a yellow, and a red. Disconnect that and pull the whole motor assembly out. And as you can see here, I've got a piece of filament in there. I've kind of changed angles here. Now to get this piece of filament out, we're going to want to be able to pull on it. But the problem is our printer is off, so it's not heated up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip on the printer, but as part of the startup process, this whole section will try to move, and without the motor on it, which is up here, it won't touch this little, where is it? This little switch here, this little micro switch. So it'll just, when it starts up, it'll slide over and just keep hitting into this until it burns out the motor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it on, and as soon as it starts to move, I'll hit the switch. So it's powering up. See, it starts to move. But as soon as I click that switch, it slid into the back position because it thinks it's here. So now I'm going to go into Tools and Preheat. And we're going to let it heat up now. Now I've got the printer heated up to about 220 C. And this should, see how smoothly that moves now? A lot of the times you'll still need a pair of grippers or something These are actually a pair of cutters. I'm going to cut this here. Normally you just pull it out, but what I'm going to show you guys is if it's a clogged situation. So I'll pretend I just pulled that out. But if it was a clogged situation, you'd want to heat it up, and you can see here how there's a little bit of that gray still sticking out. Sometimes that'll happen when you undo your film and it won't quite come out all the way, it'll break off. So what I like to do is stick something in there. You gotta work at it every once in a while. Be very careful because this metal underneath it is very hot. Just kind of work on it. Just kind of keep working it. Alright, see there, it just popped through. So you want to push it all the way through, as you can see here on the bottom, down where my other finger is. It starts to, oh, that's sticking to the nozzle, so it's not showing you. But it starts to ooze out. You want to push all of it out that you can. So now that's all cleaned out, and you can run some new filament through it as soon as you get it all put back together. So while we've got this motor off, I figured it would be a good time to kind of show you guys how it works. So as you can see here, there's this little metal piece that spins, and as it spins, you feed the filament in here through the top. As it spins, it pulls the filament down into that heater block that we were just working on. Alright, let's put this thing back together. So you want to grab your fan, make sure the wire's coming off the top like this, otherwise you won't have enough to plug it back in. I've accidentally done it, you know, like this, and then you gotta take it off so you can run your wires. You've got the part that dissipates your heat, and you can see there's still a little bit of dust on there. I didn't really take the time to get down in there and scrub it out. What I will do is get like a Q-tip or something like that sometimes and clean it out. But you've got these little plastic spacers. You go ahead and set on that, and then put your fan like this, and you want to run your screw through all three pieces, just like that. And this one fell out, so stick that little guy in there, grab your screw, run it through. Everything's clean. We've got our motor and the fan and heater that we just put back together. And these actually screw together like that. But you just have this silver piece in the middle that the filament goes through. So what you want to do is get this piece on there and kind of situated. And then what I like to do is feed the screws through, and you can kind of, actually, no, my hand's in the way. Let's try it this way. You can kind of see here how I pull this piece back, and you can look and line up the screw. And as soon as you line up the first one, and see, I put the fan on the wrong side. See how our fan is over here? What I like to do is kind of pull this piece out a little bit, so there's this little gap here. Then you can push the screw all the way through and kind of line it up with the threaded piece of the motor. Then tighten that one all the way down. And this side kind of lines up automatically because the other side's lined up. So tighten that all the way down. Plug your plug back in. Be very careful with this because these pop out very easily. Plug your fan back in. And flip it on, you're good to go. One thing I didn't talk about are these little fan guards. I actually picked this up off of Thingiverse. There's a bunch of cool different ideas. So if you want to print these out, it even comes printed with the little clasps on it, so you can just stick it right onto the fan and it clicks right into the extra screw holes on the top. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want more things on the Dremel, I've done a couple modifications to mine. I'll leave it in the comments below and I will be more than happy to talk to you about it. It's going to about do it for this video. If you guys love the Dremel stuff, please leave a comment below and let me know. I'm really having fun doing these videos. Not quite getting the views that I want, but you know, it'll come with time. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you're not already, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.